welcome back everybody to a very New York episode of the Careful Boys, yeah?
Word of my dad, welcome back to Careful Boys.
Watch you side talk NYC.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. It's really overstimulating.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But is that like pretty accurate for what you run into if you just was out?
Yeah, but you just learn how to tune it out because it's everywhere.
What's that?
Everyone's yelling.
It's literally just New Yorkers outside. We outside! They talking to homeless people. I mean, and they say crazy shit. Like you remember a couple clips went viral. They were like, Joe Byron, I want to take you on a date or something.
Yo!
Hey, yo! Bing bong!
Bing bong!
Yeah, so just imagine that as your everyday. You wake up 6 in the morning, you walk to the train, it's overstimulating. Literally, I remember when I was living in Brooklyn, there was one homeless lady, I'll never forget her. She, it was right off of the McDonough stop. And this was her whole thing. She didn't have any talent or anything. She just goes, let me get $1, let me get $1. It is 5 in the morning.
I'd give her $1. Yeah, for real. Fuck yeah. The homeless folks in California, they're lazy, dude. They're just
Don't do
like...
nothing for it, man. That's tight.
It's overstimulating. That's off the wake up. So imagine like 12 hours of your day of just that until you get back in the house. Oh my God.
Have you seen that video of this like a little fat guy and he's wearing like a shiesty and all of his friends start making fun of him and they're like, you can't wear that, and he's like, why can't I wear this? What is it, racial? Is it racial? And they're like, no, you look like a thumb. And they all started making fun of him, and I was like, that's the most New York feeling thing to me when you're just standing on the street and 8 people start making fun of you.
You start roasting, you better not be sensitive, bitch.
Yeah,
You
for
better
real.
not.
You know what? The stereotype I heard is that New York people are actually nice, but they say mean shit, and LA people say nice shit, but they're actually mean.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's a fact?
That's a fact. Yeah.
How New York people will stop and help you change a tire while talking shit.
Yeah.
LA people will just drive.
No, that's
Somebody else will help you.
dead ass.
People are like, good luck.
Yeah, but they'll change it. But you
Thoughts
fucking
and
idiot.
prayers.
Yeah, it's
You
more
didn't
like that.
feel that it didn't have air in it, you stupid fuck.
Look at the tread on your fucking tires.
Literally will talk shit to you the whole fucking time. Yeah, I've literally had like, I'll be sitting at a bar in New York and I'm like, hey, I got a show. And then people are like, oh yeah, where's it at? And I'll tell them and they'll come.
Wow, that's unheard of.
Not happen here.
crazy.
I heard that too. Like everyone's on time, they show up, but in LA, no one shows up, no one's on time.
Yeah.
But they tell you they're gonna
Yeah, they're gonna tell you.
They tell you.
In LA, you invite 100 people.
Traffic.
In LA, you invite
That's true,
100
that's
people
true.
and only 20 show up.
That is the detriment. That'll be the factor.
In New York, it's like, it's fun to go show up at things, you know? It's like,
your public transit's so effective.
yeah.
That's true. And also your home is like 2 foot by 2 foot. So you don't be in the house.
Let's go outside.
Yeah. Let's be outside. You just lay down there.
Because in LA, it's like yesterday, it took me over an hour to get to Subins, and from Subins to Barbell took an hour and a half. So we're like fucking 2.5 hours.
Just with traffic.
Wait, what? Wait, where does Susan live?
He lives in West Hollywood.
Beverly Hills or like Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's insane because that drive, during COVID, when I realized everything is really like 10 minutes away.
Bro, it's 10 miles, dude.
That's fucking crazy.
Crazy.
An hour and a half to get 3 miles is so insane.
Yeah, because you're snail pacing it.
Yeah, that should really be my mind.
That's LA.
When you worked at Geek Squad in Best Buy, was that in New York?
Yeah, that was in New York.
Did you have New York type customers?
Yes.
Computer shit.
Hell yeah. Hey, yo, my shit don't work, son. It's like, yeah, because it's not charged. Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, working at Geek Squad was probably one of the most fun jobs because like that like really opened up the world to me because like I feel like where I grew up it was kind of like, it was really, I just didn't see as many people because the city I worked in is like right next to the airport, right? So we would get people from all over the world, but also like, yeah, like one time this like Chinese Jamaican lady came in, like straight up looked like Chinese ajima, just, you know, I'm just expecting her to just be that. She come up talking about, I'm sorry, I don't know what just happened. My Jamaican accent did not load. I just short-circuited because that's how I felt in the moment. I can remember it to this day. And my face, as soon as she opened her mouth and I heard her speaking patois, I was like,
What?
and she saw me and she started cussing me out. What? She's like, you dumb? You don't know what me say? You dumb? That's the part I remember.
That's the Chinese attitude.
That's the, oh, is it? She cussed me clean out, and I was like, oh.
It's because you couldn't understand her?
I would think because I was shocked, and I was so visibly shocked.
You're trying to register what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I did not know that could happen at the same time.
But like in her defense, were you looking at her like?
Yeah, probably.
So like to qualify to be able to work at Geek Squad, what you just gotta like know tech like really well.
Yeah, you can't be dumb.
How do they test to make sure that you know enough to be able to fix everybody?
I literally had no business having that job. Wow. I don't think there was any qualifications. You just had to be kind of an asshole and like wear glasses.
What?
And
It's a good combo.
But you actually go in and fix people's computers? Like you knew how to do that?
Literally half their job is just factory resetting them.
So there's regular IT folks. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
I see.
Yeah, but it was always fun to get like, anytime I checked in a computer, I knew it was because of porn. It was like,
They got a virus from porn?
Yeah, 9 out of 10 times. 1% is it like, you know, they spilled something on it or, you know, whatever else.
Come on.
Yeah, right, what else?
Porn.
And at this time, this is when computers still had like a disk drive. I remember one time I just popped it open and a bright pink disk with dicks on it popped out. I was like, oh, you left. Computer. That's not mine. Imagine.
How did I get in there? That's crazy. My sister must have been using my computer.
I always loved whenever customers would like come back and check in. I guess a lot of people were like embarrassed to do that. I was like, no, let me. I want to see their faces when I pass them their porn back. Yeah, and you would see like folders saved of like tits and ass and all of this crazy shit.
They just labeled it that?
Damn near. Some people didn't even try to hide it. No.
Just a bunch of JPEGs.
Yeah.
Tass and it's.
Watch her eat my cum. It's salty. Like literally shit like that is fucking insane.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's so gross.
I guess it's descriptive. Like that's what you name your files.
Did you ever get a customer that was unsatisfied with the work and like was giving you shit afterwards?
All the time.
What kind of stuff would they say? Like,
All the time.
what was wrong?
They
I done found my porn.
Still don't work, son.
Yeah, no, real shit though. They'd be like, I don't understand why it's not working. It's like, because you fucked this computer up. Get a new one. You're in the perfect place. Go to the back and go pick up a new computer.
Old ass shit.
Yeah. It was the people who like would download it off the internet and stuff, or like click those banners, the ads. Just don't click the ads, idiots. Fucking don't click the ads. Yeah, that was a really fun time.
Singles my area.
It was a fun time.
Did you guys ever go to Geek Squad as a customer?
Yeah, I like it for GoPro. So you know when you get like your GoPro, like because you know you're probably gonna like jump in water or go snowboarding or whatever.
Yeah.
So I usually don't get any of those warranties, but for GoPro I would.
I didn't know they fixed that. I got 2 broken ass GoPros.
You fix it.
Yeah.
But if you get the warranty, originally I think what they used to do, they'll just go. You could just go grab one, a new one, and then wait for them to fix yours. But I don't know if they do that anymore because I think the last time I went, they had to send it in. If it was too much, like if it was like a scratched lens, then you just gotta wait like 2 weeks. But they fix GoPros and stuff.
I got 2 of them that need help.
GoPros is tough because they're like iPhones. They come out with a new iteration every year. Now they're on like GoPro 17 or whatever the fuck.
I will say that shit was clutch when it was like an item that was not worth fixing, right? So some of the parts are like too expensive and then the item it was kind of cheap, right? They would just replace it. Like that $11 that you paid extra, I will say that's clutch. Yeah, I saw it save a lot of people's asses.
So insurance works sometimes.
Working at Best Buy, did you ever catch wind of like the scams that the employees would do?
Oh my God, yeah, of course, yeah. I remember, like there was like a crew of them that worked there at the time that I was there. It was one guy in the mobile section, right? So he did the cell phones. There's one guy in computers, and then there was one guy in the TV section. And like they had a crew, right? Like I never understood why they would like go like have crazy parties and where they got all this money from, because I was like, we're not getting paid this much, right? But like they would like, you know, pop bottles at the club and like post it online and stuff, right? Fast forward some time, one day I'm there, customer service, somebody's yelling at me about some headphones or something, and I see like a gang of cops come in.
Oh.
Yeah. The ops filed in, got all these boys. They let them stack up that charge. So crazy. Yeah.
Give them the racketeering charge.
Yes. Yeah. So they'll let you steal. They're like, okay, go ahead. We're going to get you on the bigger charge, right? Because you think you're getting away with it. But they're clocking everything. Everything has serial numbers, and they've got fucking cameras everywhere. Like,
what's the racket on that, though?
I think they were. It was over 100,000.
It's
I don't know.
the one that I knew about, because I didn't do it, but I helped a friend like figure out the ins and outs. He worked at Best Buy, and he would
Crazy statement.
they would do this one scam where somebody would, like, I would come in and buy a TV or something, and then I would return it, and then he would flag it to go to the refurbishing center, but it wouldn't really go there, and then you would just take the TV home.
Yeah,
It was just like that, yeah. And then by the time the refurbishing center even like can locate where it ended up, it doesn't even matter anymore or something. Like someone just kind of gets lazy along the line or something. But he ended up getting caught, and he had to like go to jail for it. Yeah.
Damn.
Because all we did was keep the TV for him and then give it back to him. We weren't like keeping him. He just needed to not have it at his place. Because if they find out and they search it and they find all the TVs, over.
My
But then,
buddy,
yeah, he got caught.
he got a TV from Best Buy too, and then he was like, "You want a flat screen?" And I'm like, "Sure." So we pull up, and then he's like, "Which one do you want?" I'm like, "That one." He goes, "Okay." So he pulls the TV down, rips it open, and then he carries it to the front, and then he goes to the return place, and he's like, "Can I return this? I don't like it." And then they're like, "You have the receipt?" And he goes, "No." And he goes, "Then what makes you think you can return it without a receipt?" And he goes, "I'll try to look for it at home." And he just walked. And I was like,
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people.
that is the most. I was standing there.
That's funny.
Like, you are fearless, bro. Like, I was watching him the whole time shitting bricks. And then we got a new TV.
You know what? But that's the thing. You just can't have guilty energy. If you have guilty energy, you get caught. Yeah. And
So he needed a genuinely like innocent person with him.
Do you think the
No,
people,
I was the one nervous. Like, I was probably giving tells, but he was the one that was talking. I was like, I couldn't even talk. I was just like, damn, this guy, what the fuck?
He's just beating
I wanna
sweat.
go to jail and shit.
were those coworkers doing the refurbishing trick thing?
No, I don't know exactly how they were doing their scam. Yeah. So they were doing it another way. Oh, they were also working with the guys in the warehouse too. Yeah.
That's probably how it's like a big ass chain.
Yeah. They had to hire a whole new staff, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so crazy. I had no idea until after the fact. Yeah.
Because the same time that my friend got arrested, a lot of Best Buys, they cracked down and they arrested a ton of different employees everywhere. Because I guess people were doing it for a long time.
This has nothing to do with the scam, but I just remember one of the guys who worked in computers, he was like really like lanky and skinny and had a large head, and then he went to jail and came out like fucking ripped. He came out.
So now it matches his head?
Yeah, now it matches his head. Like, I was like, damn, jail did you well.
He came back out and got the same job, or he just stopped by the same.
No, I just I think I still follow him on Instagram. Yeah.
Hey, girl.
He was off Instagram for a while, and then he came back, and I was like, this is him.
Damn.
Jail did
The
you
only
good.
reason why Best Buy's still in business is because of scams.
Damn. That's very sad.
It's like, how do they stay in business?
My Best Buy was really ghetto too. Like, I don't know what it was with the loss prevention, but they thought they were fucking CIA. Like, they were
That's tight.
they were chasing people down. I'm like, how much are y'all getting paid? Because the job description, I'm sure, does not have this. There was one dude who, I think he was like an MMA fighter or something. It was like during Christmas, and this like couple, they came in with a cart. They're filling the cart with like routers and different shit, right? And I think somebody caught wind that they were just gonna leave, and the lady had routers in her like tote bag, and she's about to run out of the Best Buy, and this guy, like, I mean, he's muscular, right? Like, all of a sudden starts like juking around people, pushes someone out the way, catches her by her bag, rips her back into the Best Buy, and now she falls. She drops a couple routers, but now she's just trying to leave, and he's like wrestling.
It's full contact. Yeah.
It was crazy. I was like, this is not necessary. At this point, I'm at the checkout, and the checkout stopped. Everybody's watching the show.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my god, this is a
You can't do nothing like that no more.
You can't do that, bro. I don't think you could do that at the time, but it was very entertaining. Shit like that would happen regularly. You said
You probably couldn't wait if you
Put that bitch in an armbar, huh?
Yeah.
I can't wait to whoop someone's ass.
Yeah. These people are insane.
A chick will have to do.
Are they still doing the like grabbing everything and running out, or are they cracking
The
down
smash
on
and
that
grab?
now?
They changed the law, I think, a little bit, but
Oh yeah, here,
They're
right?
actually cracking down now.
yeah, a little bit. I think they changed it so that what is it that it's now part of the if you have a prior or something, they'll prosecute.
Oh wow,
something like that.
That's cool.
I can't remember what it is.
I just remember there's also like one like mom and pop shop that like overpriced all their items to like pass that like minimum $1,000, and then they get at the cashier you get a discount.
Oh yeah, you get the actual price at the cashier.
So they'll just make everything $950.
So everything will be a felony.
Yeah.
If you were to
Yeah.
What did they sell? Hair products?
They steal everything though. You go to even just like a CVS just down the street. The whole CVS is locked
It's in cages.
Yeah,
That
everything
shit's
is
so
locked up.
Bro, it's the worst.
From
It's the fucking
mascara
worst.
to chapstick, everything
Bro,
you
toothpaste.
need, you have to get someone to help you.
Toothpaste?
Yeah.
Whereas before you like go and grab something like everything. You need fucking Dr. Scholl's, that's fucking locked up.
If I go to a Target,
Dr. Scholl.
if I go to a Target and everything that I need, all the toiletries are behind a glass cage, I'm
Everything.
leaving. I walk out.
Fucking waistbands,
I leave.
everything's locked up.
Bro, it's
Floss
with
locked
floss. Yeah, everything is fucking locked up.
Floss.
Yeah, that's how it is in like downtown LA. Not every city's like that.
That's
but
honestly though, like, that's like sad.
It's super
It's sad as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
That's like sad.
I'm just saying.
It's like so tragic that that's happening to my city.
I go to sleep at night and I cry.
What the modern day Best Buy scams are.
I know, huh?
Because there's always gonna be some.
Yeah.
Like, what are they doing now? I wonder.
you have to get more clever, I'm sure.
I just feel like there's like normal, regular good scams that still exist. Like
Good
Costco.
scams.
Like they're not even scams, but like you could basically return anything to Costco. So like you can get like a flat TV today for like $2,000. That's gangster, and then in like 2 years when a more gangster one comes out, you can return yours and be like, I don't like it anymore.
In 2 years?
Yeah,
I'm not maximizing my Costco shit, dude.
That seems morally wrong to
What?
me sometimes.
Costco, you could that's literally like the legend of Costco. You could basically return everything.
But have you seen the faces of those
sure
people that
about
work the
that?
return lines?
Yeah.
They're ready to put a gun in their mouth.
But they still do it. They have to do it.
Sure, but you see their look on their face, and you see all the people in line, and they're ready for the refund.
Can you return a fucking half-eaten churro?
They're
Bart,
like $1.25.
you gotta still be able to like bring the item back.
You have a video of you eating it though.
I want to see how gold standard this fucking return policy is.
It's the most gold standard out of everything in general. It's like legacy.
2 years is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's because their business model isn't about like top line gross sales on like their products, right? It's just membership. Everything's membership. So if they can do whatever to retain you as a member, that's where they profit.
What's the cost of membership now?
$70?
Yeah, like
A
maybe
year?
yeah, something like that. But the thing is, a lot of people get like business and executive, and they'll pay
Yeah.
like $150 or whatever like that.
100, yeah.
Oh, because you got to buy fucking 5,000 gallons of milk.
But the thing is, if you get the business one, that's actually worth it because you get money back. That like if you do buy enough, you're paying for your membership.
Yeah, I get a check that's like $600.
Wow.
Yeah. What?
So like,
They pay you $600 to.
to shop? Yeah.
no,
That
you
also
get
means he spent like $14,000 in like half a year.
they give you a percentage, like a cashback percentage. So at once a year.
Wow.
But Sam's Club does something similar, but you can use that immediately. So like after it hits a threshold, you could use it every single time you go shopping.
Dude, that's so
So
crazy.
Costco's once a year, and then Sam's Club is like, yeah, it's throughout like.
Costco just gives you the check, and then you can use that check anytime.
Yeah.
It blows my mind, like, now that I know that your little shop buys that much milk, how much
it's
milk do
one
they
shop.
have at Costco?
And it's one shop.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys go to the cold section, right?
Yeah.
It's like 4 or 5 pallets of just milk.
And how many do you buy when you go?
sometimes 60, sometimes 30
60?
gallons. Depends, yeah. And that's like once a week.
Holy shit.
Or twice a week, you know?
They should just get a cow.
60 gallons a week of milk.
That's like on a busy week or like whatever.
Just
but-
thinking of every place has to buy milk from there, like the back must be like all milk.
We only sell milk here.
Just whole milk. Like we're not talking
Oh
about
my
soy,
God, that's true.
coconut.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, like everything else. Yeah, oat milk. Yeah.
What
the
other milk
cow's
you got?
titties must be fucking
Cashew.
capped.
Yeah.
And bro,
What other milk you got?
Have you?
every single time we do a milk pickup, right?
It's an udder, bro. It's an udder.
There's always a boomer dude that has to make a cow joke. Why don't you buy a cow? Like, dude,
A cow would be cheaper.
I'm telling you, every boomer man,
Stupid ass boomers, man.
no matter what, this connects them. They all dads, dude. They could be white, Hawaiian. They all think they're fucking hilarious. Hannah had a dude fucking literally chase her down 3 aisles just to go, hey, why don't you get a cow in your backyard? And it walked away. It's always the same fucking joke.
Those are my kind of guys.
That's the same guy that when you're working a checkout and the item won't scan, and they go,
Yeah.
I guess it's free.
Free, yeah.
It's the same fucking guy.